morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are in your time of day. Welcome to your mat. I hope today brings you ease and love and peace and puppy kisses. Yeah, say hi, buddy. All right, go lay down. Go lay down. Again, welcome to your mat. Thank you for being here. Welcome to a joyful morning 420 yoga flow. Thank you for being here, and thank yourself for being here as well. So as any 420 yoga class should start off, cheers. Nice big breath to start your practice off. This is available to you, as is your breath and as is child's pose. These are available to you throughout your entire practice and throughout your entire day and life. If you ever just need a break, a stopping point, a reconnection, those are opportunities for you. This morning, I welcome you to start on a comfortable seat. I welcome you to sit upon a block so that your knees are lower than your hips. Something that encourages a strong, straight spine. Once you've found that placement, go ahead and remove the flesh from your sit bones. And find a comfortable position here. I welcome you to close your eyes to turn inward. I welcome you to keep your palms down on your legs to close off the energy cycle within you and to keep it inside. If you're open to receiving energy, I welcome you to place your palms face up on the tops of your knees. Now here, simply become aware of your breath. Is it shallow? Does it seem deep? Is it uneven? Nothing is wrong here. Simply notice. Shh, listen. Pardon my dog's noises. But again, bringing attention to your breath, removing any external distractions. Focus on your breath, not controlling it, simply becoming aware. Something that might help here is counting your breaths. How many seconds does it take to inhale, and how many seconds does it take to exhale? Not controlling, simply noticing. Now, with ease on your next inhale, I welcome you to add one count to the inhale breath and add an extra count to your exhale breath. So sipping in a little more air and letting a little more out. Now, can you add one more count? You know what could help here. I welcome you to join me. Cheers. Awesome. Now, if Ujjayi breath is in your practice, I welcome you to bring it in now. Ujjayi breath is a slight constriction at the back of the throat. Imagine fogging up a window or a piece of glass. Or for you Star Wars fans out there, try to make the Darth Vader sound. But not so dramatic, and just in the back of your throat, and behind closed lips. I welcome you to try it here now if you'd like. Keep this breath and keep it with you through your practice. Remembering that your breath is your life force. Inhales will move you up with strength. Exhales will move down in release. Remember this as you move through your practice. If something's tight, try to breathe into that space. Utilize deep inhales and exhales to make space. Your breath is also your saving grace. When you lose your breath, you lose your practice. So remember, always, that you have your breath. Before you open your eyes, I welcome you to set an intention for your practice in this moment. Do you seek peace, love, guidance, clarity, strength, bravery, wisdom? Whatever it is that you hope to leave your mat with more of, say that to yourself here. Big deep inhale. Sigh it out, exhale. So shall it be. Quietly flutter your eyes open. Welcome back. When you're ready, go ahead and remove any props you may have under your seat. Come onto your mat and switch the cross of your legs. Again, remove the flesh from your sit bones. Find a comfortable posture here, and we'll move into movement. So go ahead and move to your hands and knees. Remember your hands directly under your shoulders and your knees directly under your hips. Looking down and back through your knees, you should not see your feet. They should be directly behind your knees. Your fingers, your pointer finger should be facing directly out, and the rest of your fingers fanned out from there. Breathe here. Pull the top of your head far away from the bottom of your spine in a straight spine. Create space here. And on an inhale, drop your belly. Raise your gaze. Cow pose. Exhale. Stretch into the back of your spine. Take an extra breath here if you'd like. And on an inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. And here, move with your breath. Inhale brings you up. Cat brings cow. Exhale brings you to cow. And keep here with your breath. If you'd like to move your spine in a different way, you can exhale and bring your ear towards your hip. Inhale, straighten, exhale on the other side. Inhale, straighten, exhale, other side. If you'd like to move, make more space in your hips, I welcome you to move your hips down almost into a child's pose and bring them on an inhale back around. On an exhale, bringing it back around the other side. Inhale brings you up back to center. Do that one more time on each side. Exhale, down, hips back. Inhale them up, back to center. Exhale, down. The other side, back away, and inhale towards the center. Do another cat, a few more cat and cow if you'd like. Let's take 2 more rounds wherever you are. One more round. Awesome. When you're ready, come back to neutral spine. Take a breath here. On an inhale, bring your right hand forward, your left heel back, and stretch. Inhale here, and exhale, crunch it all in. Inhale, heel and arm out away from each other. Exhale, stretch your spine. Inhale, arm, hand and foot away from each other. Exhale, bring it all in. And back to neutral. Let's do it on the other side. Inhale your left hand out, your right heel away from that. Inhale here. Exhale, bring it all in. Inhale, hand and heel away from each other. Exhale. Kind of like a similar spine movement as in cat-cow. More of the cat here. And back to neutral. Alright, let's do that a few more times. Inhale. Exhale, bring it all in. Inhale, right hand, left heel away from each other. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Back to neutral one more time on the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it all in. Inhale, hand and heel away from each other. Exhale it all in. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Bring it all in. Back to neutral spine. Go ahead and kick your knees out about mat distance apart. Big toes touch. Move back in to child's pose. Arms straight, inhale. And exhale. Roll yourself down. Big breath here. One more breath. Next inhale, bring your knees towards or next to each other. And we're going to move towards a cobra crawling on the ground. So unbend your knees, bring your bent elbows towards or away from you. Push your chest down and flatten. Inhale brings you up into cobra, and exhale. Push back into child's pose. Exhale. Move into a little flow. Inhale, knees together. Exhale, elbows on the floor. All the way into cobra. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, move back. Bend your knees. Exhale. Inhale and exhale, chest forward. Inhale, cobra, and exhale down. Inhale back into child's pose. Exhale here. One more time, move. Inhale, knees together. Up. Exhale. Move down into cobra. Inhale up. And exhale down. Go ahead and take a breath here. Face down. Put your arms at your side. Move your neck or turn your gaze to one side. Big breaths here. Change your gaze to the other side. Bring your forehead to the ground. On inhale, you're going to bring your left foot ankle into your left hand. Feel that stretch there. Switch feet. Breathe here. You can bring your hand under your forehead for comfort, if that helps. your leg down. And inhale, bring your hands under shoulders and push yourself back into child's pose. And take a breath here. And inhale, go ahead and bring yourself up nice and slow, the top of your head very last, and come back to a seated position. I welcome an extra breath here, an extra puff, or an extra moment. Or drink of water. All right, we'll go ahead and warm up our spine a little here. On an inhale, bring your arms overhead. Look up if that feels good. On an exhale, twist to the left. Gentle twist. Inhale up. Look up if that feels good, and exhale, twist to the other side. Gentle twist. So just a few more times on your breath. Inhale. And exhale, twist. Inhale brings you up. And exhale, twists you the other way. Just do one more time each side. Inhale. Exhale and twist. Inhale, and on an exhale, try to find a little more space in your twist on the other side. Inhale, arms up, and on an exhale, bring them down into prayer mudra. On an inhale, bring your hands up overhead. On an exhale, put your left hand down on the ground and follow it over with your right for a side stretch. Put your elbow down if that feels good. If it hurts your neck here, you can look down. Or if it feels good, you can look up. No tension. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale, create a little more space. Inhale brings you up, look up if that feels good, and exhale, right hand down and left hand follows for a side stretch on your left hand side. Inhale, exhale, stretch, keeping your left hip bone down or whatever opposite hip bone of the direction you're moving in. Inhale up, we'll go to the other side. Exhale down, keeping both sitting bones solidly grounded on the floor. Inhale, we'll move with our breath. Exhale, stretch it out. Inhale up, and exhale, side stretch. Inhale up, exhale, side stretch. One more time on each side. Inhale up, exhale, side stretch to the left. Hands up, look up, and exhale. Take a breath here. We'll move into a little more movement now with a joyful morning flow, but I welcome you to do this at any time. So go ahead and move into hands and knees one more time. Move my mat. Move my setup over here. All right. Get comfortable again, remembering your hands under your shoulders, your knees directly under your hips. Looking back, you shouldn't see your feet. They should be directly behind your knees. The tip of your head stretching from the bottom of your spine straight. Let's take one round of cat-cow. Inhale. And exhale, cat. One more round. Inhale. And exhale, cat. And inhale, move your hands slightly forward. Tuck your toes. And when you're ready, move into downward dog. I welcome you to be easy on yourself here. For some of us, this is the first down dog of the day. For some of us, this is the first down dog of Corona. For some, it's the first down dog of our lives. So be easy here. Bend your knees if your heels don't touch the ground. Strong, straight arms. Your drishti, your gaze should be between your knees or in your groin area. You can shake your head no here. Remember, what you put out in the world is what will come for you. So let's end on a shaking of a head yes. I welcome you to stretch into your feet here. The back of your legs, pedaling your feet one by one. And when you're ready, let's take one breath in down dog. Inhale and exhale. On an inhale, bring your feet and your hands to meet. Inhale up half way flat back and exhale. Hang here. One more breath and hang here. When you're ready on an inhale, we're going to bring our left knee forward in a lunge and take it right back into downward dog. Bring your hands, go ahead and move forward into a plank pose and guide yourself down onto your belly. Exhale. Inhale, cobra. And exhale back into embryo. Similar movement as before. Instead of coming into cobra this time, we're going to move into a downward dog. When you're ready, knees lift. Exhale, downward dog. On an inhale, bring your right foot up and bring it through your hands for a low lunge. And bring your left foot to meet your right. And hang here. Half lift. Exhale. And on an inhale, slowly bring yourself forward. Hands overhead if that feels good. Exhale down into a prayer position. Big breath here. Come back into the center of your mat. Come back down onto hands and knees. And we'll do the flow on the other side. So let's do a round of cat-cow here. And on your next breath, come into downward dog. We're not going to stay as long this time, but do take a few breaths here. Get comfortable again in your downward dog. Now this is the second one of the day. of COVID of your life. Still be easy, but find strength here. And inhale, come into plank pose, and exhale, guide yourself down onto belly. Inhale, cobra, and you know the flow, exhale, back into embryo. Breathe here. Inhale up. Breath there, and when you're ready, downward dog, exhale. And go ahead and bring your feet and hands to meet. Hang here, exhale. Inhale, flat back. And exhale down. I believe it was our right foot that needs to be in a lunge now. And exhale, bring both feet to meet. Sorry, I'm trying to stay in the camera angle here. Inhale, flat back. Exhale. I don't think this is correct, but we're going to try to even this out on both sides. Go ahead and come into your downward dog. On an inhale, bring your left foot forward, or your left foot up and then forward in between your hands into a low lunge. Inhale, bring your feet to meet. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, full stretch. And on an inhale with slightly bent knees, go ahead and rise with your hands overhead. Exhale. Sit here for a breath. Take another breath here as I figure out what we're going to do next. Thanks for your patience. Stay breathing. Stay focused. All right. On an inhale, we'll bring our hands overhead. Then exhale, slowly bring yourselves down, bent hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend at the hips. On an inhale, bring your right foot forward, your left foot back into a low lunge. An inhale, bring your arms overhead. And on an exhale, turn into warrior two. Breathe here. Your gaze should be looking over your right middle finger. You shouldn't really, your knee should be going over your big toe. Equal pressure in your right foot as well as the side of your back left foot. Go ahead and open your palms up, facing forward. Feel how your shoulders feel on your back. Keep that feeling and bring your palms down. Breathe here. Inhale here, and on exhale, bend backwards. Inhale forward. Let's do that one more time. Go ahead and nice side stretch. Keep your right knee bent. Inhale and exhale, release the bend in your knee. Since you don't need to get my butt. We'll go ahead and do this with me facing you forward here. Toes slightly tucked. Inhale and exhale, bend at the hip. Go ahead and heel toe that left foot in, that heel in. We're going to do a side stretch here. If it's in your practice to release the bottom knee for support, I welcome you to do that here. If you're like me and you need a lot more support, we're going to keep our knee down. Nice side stretch. And on an exhale, go ahead and bring yourself into a plank position. And exhale, you can bend your knees or simply come down all the way to your belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, we're going to move back into downward dog. Inhale and exhale here. Inhale with your right foot up. Bring it through your hands and bring your left foot to meet your right foot and bend at the hip here. On an inhale, slowly bring yourself up overhead. Look up if that feels good, and exhale down into prayer pose. Take a breath here. When you're ready, on an inhale, hands overhead, and exhale, bend at the hip. Inhale, half back, half up, and exhale down. This time with your right foot back. Inhale, up. Stay here for a breath. Hands overhead. Inhale and exhale into warrior two. Breathe here. If you like, go ahead and unbend your front knee. Bend it again on an exhale to feel that strength. Arms out. Remember, you can face your palms up to feel your shoulders on your back, and keeping that feeling, bring your palms down. Your drishti here should be focused on your left middle finger. On an inhale, bring ourselves back, and an exhale back into warrior two. Keep your knee bent. Again, with your knee bent, inhale, back, and exhale forward one more time. Inhale, back, and exhale, windmill. Your hands all the way down. Coming on to the other side. I'm going to keep facing you, so however that feels good to get into your other side, we're going to do that side stretch on the other side. So again, I welcome you to bring your knee down for support, or if you're feeling strong and would like to do this without the leg underneath, I welcome you to do that too. Either way, stay strong here, core engaged, drishti facing forward, arm overhead. Not quite like this, right? We're still standing strong here. One more breath cycle here. Inhale and exhale. You're gonna come down into tabletop. I'm gonna switcheroo for the camera here. I'm sorry, actually you're coming down into plank. So come find yourself in a plank position, nice and strong. And on an exhale, bring yourself down. Guide yourself down onto your belly. Inhale, bring yourself up to cobra. On an exhale, round to your belly, and when you're ready, into your downward facing dog. One breath here. On inhale, bring your left foot up. Bring it through your hands. And bring your right foot to meet your left foot. Bend at the hip. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale down. On an inhale. Slowly bring yourself up. Hands overhead if that feels comfortable. And exhale. Mountain pose. Welcome you to stand strong here. Feet parallel to one another. Shoulders back and below. Tucked into your back. Your shoulders are tucked into your back. Palms facing forward. A slight bow in your head. Strong, straight spine. Take an inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, go ahead and flutter your eyes open. Stand strong here. Thank you for your patience. All right, we'll do a few more things standing here. Try to work with my camera. All right, here in your mountain pose, in this strong stance, your feet parallel to the sides of your mat. We'll move into some balance. So move your weight into your left leg. Stand strong here. When you're ready, you can try to start by balancing with your right foot as a kickstand. Keeping your gaze focused on one unmoving spot. And constantly in balancing practices, finding forgiveness for yourself. Because of course none of us are perfect. If you're feeling confident and comfortable in your balance, you can bring your right foot up and your right heel into your groin and find tree pose. You can keep your hands here in prayer mudra. Or if you feel like growing your tree, I welcome you to do so. Push your right foot into your left thigh as much as your left thigh is pushing into your right foot. Don't forget to smile. Your right knee should be pushing out, not here. It's pushing out as much as possible. Let's take one other breath here. And on an exhale, bring it all down. Before you move, before you do anything, feel. Feel whatever you feel. Do you feel strength? Do you feel weak? Do you feel frustrated? Do you feel silly? All right, whenever you want, go ahead and move that left leg and bring some balance between both legs. Let's do it on the other side. So again, keeping your feet parallel to the sides of your mat. It can almost feel like your heels are kicked out slightly, but it's not the case. If you want to, you can even put your feet up to your mat to feel what parallel look feels like, right? So those are great guides. All right, so let's do it on the other side. Find weight in your right foot. Start with your left toes on the ground.